People often say strength comes from success. But the truth is, the strongest people in the world are the ones who rebuilt themselves quietly, alone, when no one was watching. And if there's one story that shows this, it's the journey of Bill Gates. Today, you'll understand why the most dangerous man is the one who healed alone. Before Microsoft became a world-changing empire, Bill Gates wasn't the richest man alive. He wasn't a tech icon. He was just a young kid obsessed with computers. At a time when computers were not even cool, he spent hours alone in computer labs, skipping classes, losing sleep, building something no one else understood. Isolation wasn't a punishment. It was preparation. Every successful person has a moment when everything seems to fall apart. For Gates, it was the brutal pressure of building Microsoft from scratch, tight deadlines, collapsing deals, competition trying to crush him. He lost friends, he sacrificed social life, he lived in a cycle of stress and uncertainty. No mentor, no guide, just him, a vision, and endless nights of lonely work. This is where most people break. But this is where Gates built himself. Healing doesn't always mean recovering from pain. Sometimes it means learning discipline. Sometimes it means mastering focus. Sometimes it means accepting responsibility. Bill Gates learned to handle pressure alone. He learned to think long-term alone. He learned to trust his vision alone. He healed by building skills, by sharpening his mind, by becoming mentally unshakable. He became the kind of man who doesn't need validation because he validated himself. Years later, when Microsoft exploded into success, people only saw the wealth, the fame, the genius. They never saw the silent years, the years of healing, learning, and becoming emotionally bulletproof. And here's the truth. The man who heals alone becomes unstoppable because he knows he can survive anything. Gates didn't become the richest man in the world because he was lucky. He became one because he understood that loneliness is not a weakness. It is a furnace that forges greatness. He learned to work without applause, to sacrifice without recognition, to bet on himself when no one believed. That's what makes a dangerous man, a man with resilience, vision, and self-built strength. The world fears a man who cannot be broken by loneliness, a man who doesn't collapse under pressure, a man who doesn't depend on motivation. Because discipline is already in his blood, Bill Gates became that man, not because of Microsoft, not because of billions, but because he became stronger in silence than most people become with support. This is what healing alone creates: a lion with scars, but sharper teeth. So if you're alone right now, if you're fighting battles quietly, if you're rebuilding your life brick by brick, remember this: you are not weak. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are becoming dangerous. You are becoming powerful. You are becoming someone the world cannot ignore, just like Bill Gates did. Fade out. Display text. The most dangerous man is the one who healed alone. Subscribe for more motivational stories.